All right, so we have had delivered our pressure washer from Giraffe Tools. Got a new toy to have a look at here. Now this thing hangs on the wall. It's meant to be super convenient. So let's first of all have a look at what's in the box. All right, so we've got everything out of the box now. Let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got the main wand here, which comes with a number of different nozzles for different cleaning applications. We'll go through the list in a moment and we'll go through those applications. We've got our foam cannon, which is for washing your car bits and pieces. Put your detergent in there, hook that up and it becomes a foaming cannon. We've got our main line here and our cover as well. So this hooks up to your main water supply, and the cover obviously is for when you're not using it. The cover just goes over the top to keep it out of the weather. Okay, so our 4 different nozzles, we've got one for our car cleaning, one for outdoor purposes, this one's for your driveway cleaning, and this one's for getting in any crevices or anything like that. So it's nice to have an array of tips here to pick just the right job. And it's all in a nice little handy holder here that sits on the main wand, so they're always there, they're always accessible. That pin, I believe, is for when so that this won't accidentally roll back on you. You put this pin in, and if you're far away working away and you give it a pull and it undoes the click mechanism for this to retract, then that'll stop it. So you're not getting it wanting to retract back through the yard. Wall mounting kit, and all right, now on the back here we've got the mounting plate, so that has to screw to the wall, and then we can mount that up to the wall. All right, so it's time to get this thing mounted up on the wall. So I've just got my drill, masonry bits, a pencil. It comes with this handy little bobble square, so you can get it level when you're putting it up, so you don't have to worry about measurements and things like that. So just got to drill some holes now. That looks about in the middle of that somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. Get a little bobble in the right spot. And I do know there's no electricity in this wall, just in case you're asking yourself that in your head at home. Oh, I need to cut that one off. Alright, there we go. Right, so the wand's pretty easy to put together. There we go, now we hook it up to the hose. So there's a nice little holder for this back there. Now I couldn't use the original holder for the wand only because I've mounted mine up a little high. That's all. So I've just put a hook here. So the last thing we need to do really is hook up the water supply. Now it says not to use heavy duty tools to tighten this up because you'll damage things, damage threads and stuff. Like this has all got really nice rubber bushings and everything in there to seal it up. So like we'll see, if there's a little bit of leakage, I might just nip it up, but they do recommend not to use a big tool on there. And then technically, that's our water, all plugged in and ready to go. All right, so we've got it hooked up to our main water supply. So let's switch her on and see what happens. The other good thing about this, it's got a guide. So look, I can pull this out on an angle. So I can have it mounted on the wall that way. I haven't even wheeled off a quarter of the hose yet.
Apparently there's 30 metres of hose on here. So yeah, I could get anywhere in the house. I could get right around the front, do all around the front. I could get right around the back, do all around the back. So that's pretty good.
Right, so I'll pick the outdoor nozzle. Okay, it's ready to go now. So my garage door needs a bit of a hit, so let's see what happens there. Alright, well I'm pretty impressed with that. My door's a lot cleaner than it was 5 minutes ago. Well, not even 5 minutes ago, which is another great thing about this thing. It cuts down your work time. Awesome.
Birds have been shitting on my car. That, no more bird poo. Right, that is super convenient. Right, so we better try the foam cannon out. So we've got a bit of our Optics Nanotechnologies car wash here. 20% apparently. That looks like 20%, doesn't it? Alright. Okay, so I believe this will just unclip this nozzle. In the little nozzle holder there, which isn't, but not a bad idea. All right, let's see what happens. Right, one of the things I'm really liking about this, even though I've got to get a bit more, is the freedom you get with you not having to cart a machine around with you. Like, you know, with the Kahacha, you only got so much cable. You can't really get around your whole car. Where this, you can get around your whole car unimpeded, no problems. Well, that's made that job pretty easy. I like it.
Okay, so the dirtiest thing in my house right now is my barbecue. So without sort of any degreaser or anything, I'm just going to see what this thing does. Yep. Minutes. Not even probably yet. Well, my barbecues never looked so good. Well, another handy thing for this, mate, that just cleaned up the whole barbecue pretty much in a couple of minutes. No detergent, no nothing. And if I did hit it with a bit of detergent first, it'd probably be sparkling. So, yeah, pretty good. Right, so I'm going to try the driveway one now to see if I can clean up my concrete a little bit out here. Just from where the car's been sitting around, stuff's been blowing in. There we go. Okay, quick and easy. Love it.
Alright, so then we turn him off. and release the pressure. Make sure Phil's not standing right there. And we can't forget about this little pin. So what it's designed to do is, like when you just, let's just say you're out in the garden, you've locked her off, and then you need that little bit more in the garden, and it goes like that and it starts to unravel on you. Well, what'll happen, this pin, pop it in there, and that'll stop that from happening on you, so you can lock your hose open. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm really happy with my new toy. I've washed the car in 5 minutes, but look, for home use and for what I'm going to use this for, it is absolutely perfect. It's just set up here on my wall now, right with the rest of my watering system, all my watering stuff. You're not dragging it around on the ground with you. Me personally, I think Giraffe Tools have got it right with this one. So if you're interested in something like this for your workshop or home, highly recommend you have a look at the link in the description below, and that'll take you straight to their website. Now, I think this is great. I like that you can get up on the wall, still have it mobile. I've got a 30-metre hose. I can get it right around my house without it coming off the wall. So I really like this product so far. I'm going to be using it more and more on the channel in the future. I'm going to recommend it. We're going to stick a link in the description below, and I believe there's also going to be a discount voucher there as well. So get on, check it out, have a look. I'm really happy with just after playing with it this morning, and I can't wait to keep using this thing. I think it's a really good addition to my workshop, and I'm going to use it all the time. So go and check it out and see what you think. So yeah, I'm off to clean everything.